Hello, welcome to this Coachman Catalina Insider How-To. My name is Matt Eppers, and today we're going to talk about the tri-fold sofa that you can find in many Coachman Catalina legacy products as an option. We're going to talk about how to fold it out, make it into a bed, and also how to adjust the legs. That way we cover everything we need to for you customers at home. So the first thing we're going to do is look at how this actually tri-fold sofa flips out into the bed and how comfortable it is. So first thing we're going to do, you're going to remove our pillows back here, kind of our headrests are nice and velcroed in, real easy to remove. We're going to get rid of these guys here. And then all it is a simple pull up here from the bottom. We can see we have our two arms here. We're going to pull these out. At the same time, we're going to pull out. And here it sits. Now the way it comes from our supplier, you can see that there's a slight tilt. We'll go into how to adjust that later, get you that perfect kind of level bed that you need to sleep on. And the last step here, of course, is to flip down the back of the sofa and lay in the middle, okay? Now the big advantage to this tri-fold, first off, you saw how easy it was to pull out. Number two, there's no bar in the middle, okay? We know how uncomfortable that bar is. We had our supplier move it for you. So a real comfortable bed here. Okay, now we got this out. Let's take a look at how to adjust these tri-fold legs here and the easiest way to make this level. All right, so now that we got the tri-fold folded out into the bed, what we've done is we've mocked this one up, already adjusted the legs down so we can show the different angles that we can get and evenness that we can get. Okay, but what we're gonna do is show you a video now on how to adjust the legs up so we can get this totally even. Okay, now the first step's gonna be is to pull up on this back pad and secure it against the wall. That way we have room to operate. Now this is a one-man job. You can get away with adjusting these legs solo, but we found it to be effective and easier if it is a two-man job. So I'm gonna have my compadre Troy Maples join us. We're gonna show you how to adjust these legs. So the first thing you're going to do is pull the tri-fold up so that way you can see everything and get to the nuts and bolts easiest. Okay, now it is a 10mm wrench that fits the socket and bolts for these. We can also use pliers if we don't have a wrench. Okay, that's another way around it. But basically what we're gonna wanna do is loosen up each of these bolts. And then once we've done that, we're gonna remove screws and bolts from each leg. Get those out. Same thing on the bottom. And then what these are gonna do, these legs are gonna adjust out. Okay, now as Troy holds it straight, he can also pull out and we can finally figure out, which length we want to the most straight. Now what we found here at the factory is that if you go all the way to the bottom hole, that's where it sits most even. That's what we're gonna adjust to in this video here. And again, real easy process. Now what we gotta do is slip the screws back in, attach the bolts on each side. In there. Always nice to give them an extra tightening here with your wrench. We'll do the same thing on the bottom. Okay, and then to check our work before we move on to the second side, what we're gonna do is lower the tri-fold. Alrighty, so now that we've brought the tri-fold out and adjusted the legs so it sits even, the last thing we're gonna do is button this thing up, ready to go camping, ready for transport. Okay, so again, just like in adjusting, we're gonna take this back pad, store it up against the wall, and then very easily reverse how we opened it up. Gonna bring this up, shut both legs, and it folds down nice and easy on itself. Okay, and then again, the last thing we gotta do, just take our handy dandy pads here, Velcro to the back, pressure on them, make sure they're stuck in there. And now we're back to our tri-fold sofa. So thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for watching this tri-fold sofa, how to adjust the legs, how to get it in and out. And tune in for more Catalina how-to guide videos in the future. Thank you.